What are side effects of JavaScript increment operators? Imagine you're working on a web page and want to update a counter. You decide to use JavaScript's increment operators. But before you do, let's look at what these operators can do and what surprises they might bring. Increment operators like plus plus and minus minus are used to add or subtract one from a variable. The plus plus operator increases the value by 1, and the minus minus decreases it by 1. There are two ways to use them: prefix and postfix. The prefix version, written as plus plus before the variable, increases the value first and then returns it. The postfix, written as the variable plus plus, returns the current value first and then increases it. When you use these operators, the main side effect is that they change the variable's value directly. This can be confusing if you use them inside larger expressions. For example, if you write something like x equals I plus plus minus 7, it can be hard to tell what the final value of will be. Using increment operators inside complex calculations can make your code harder to understand and debug. Many developers avoid using them in complicated expressions for this reason. Also, some code quality tools or linters warn against using increment operators in certain situations, especially when combined with other operators. The best practice is to keep increment operations simple. Use them on their own line, especially in loops, to make your code clearer. For example, in a loop, you can write for a counter from 0 to 10, incrementing by 1 each time, using the plus plus operator. This makes your code easy to read and predictable. Remember, the main side effect of these operators is that they change the value of the variable they operate on. If you're not careful, this can lead to unexpected results, especially if you forget whether you use the prefix or postfix form. So always think about how and where you use them. Using increment operators wisely can help you write cleaner, more understandable JavaScript code. They are handy tools, but they need to be used with awareness of their side effects. That way, your code stays simple and effective, making your web development smoother and more enjoyable.